Yeah, that's cool. That's
right there. I'm gonna have this.
Man, that is.
Have this one going right here, just so it's recording the audio additional.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit it live now.
Yeah.
Y'all go ahead and get them stars. I'm star ready.
Yeah, everybody go ahead and jump in before we get our podcast. What's going on TikTok? How y'all doing over there?
Yeah, we in here.
We in here. You want to introduce yourself. Remember to introduce yourself on all forms of platforms.
Oh, yeah, for sure. What's going on, guys? Blessings, good energy. All love to you guys. It's been a profitable day for you guys. Inside the Live here. I'm here with some gods, man, and I appreciate the opportunity. You can follow me on Instagram at illllc.mgmt. If you do that, say you see me on here, you get a whole 50% discount off your next logo.
Hey, turn up. And we ain't talking about none of them people who be spamming you, talking about, hey, I can make your logo for you. No, we're talking about some,
we're going to give you enhanced colors. We're going to give you
real life logo shit.
You need some murals done, let me know. We in there.
We in there, like, we doing.
Check the receipts.
Man, for real, though.
Shout out to D in the back. Young Diggy in the building. Shout out to brother.
Young Diggy in the building. We got Young LD in the building. Yeah, we got a whole lot of talent in the building. What we really got. It's just going to be just recording.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Okay. All right. So we're finna get ready to jump in on the video. Yeah, we got our cameras and things straight. You see that the light is right enough.
I'm not touching this mug no more. Right here? That's on there. That's on my live. Okay, yeah. Shout out to LD. Y'all know. Y'all already know. Shit, that ain't the real one, man. You know what I mean?
The real one.
I wouldn't be calling myself what I'm calling myself, man. We have good people like that to give you opportunity.
And it's all about opportunities, no matter what you got going on, it's all about the opportunities. That not only the ones that you have, but the ones that you can give. So we're finna jump into this. For all of y'all who don't know, my name is Torian Hines. I'm the host of the Distorted Cosmos. Sometime I'll be doing the motherfucking most, but hey, that's what we do around here. We lead with confidence. We give information. We give value. So today, it's Veteran Thursday. So what we're going to be going over on Thursdays, anybody who's a veteran, who has a particular voice, who has something that you want to say, who has something that you want to give, this is where we're going to start giving that opportunity, that platform. There's a lot of veterans who has businesses. There's a lot of veterans who have serious stories. There's a lot of veterans who experience a lot of things and a lot of traumas that they really, don't have the opportunity of the voice, or they just need that piece of encouragement to just go forward, to just come out and just, give their story, give their heart's worth. So around here, we give the opportunity, man. We give that platform, we give that stage, we give that vibe, while also telling stories that go along with our storyline and how we got there. So for myself, again, my name is Torian Hines. I was a combat veteran in the United States Army. My war was Operation Enduring Freedom. Yes, I am a disabled combat veteran, so this is another reason why I get to sit at home, because I did my part in the country. I went overseas. I messed some shit up, but I came back home, and now I get to fucking sit home and chill. I earned my time to chill. So if you mess around with your veterans, go ahead and tap that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe. Go on and share this out to any veteran who you know, so they may have an opportunity to come and chill with us, to come and talk with us. Now today, we have a special guest. I'm gonna go ahead and turn all the cameras over here before they all can't see the camera. So we're gonna let you come in and introduce yourself and tell everybody what you got going on, and yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, what's going on, guys? I am Jonathan Shaw. Everybody pretty much knows me as Inside now. And if you knew me in the military, most people call me Shaw by last name. I'm 88 Mike, used to be a 25 uniform like this young gentleman right here.
You can talk about us, but you can't talk without us.
I mean, we still believe in scratching. So we're gonna, talk about a lot of things that soldiers really need to speak on. And shout out to all my veteran people, and shout out to people that have been supporting me along the way, especially gentlemen in these rooms. So let's get into it, and I appreciate you guys having me.
Let's get into it. So one of the main questions we want to ask is, why did you join the Army? So I'm gonna start off by answering the question. So I had to join the Army because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. Shit. Yeah. Now I was very smart in school. I was like one of the top 35% of my graduate class. Somebody can fact check me on that. But I was pretty high on in regards to the academics. But when it came for us to a plan, I even wrote about this in the book. My parents, when they approached me, it was like, look, we don't know what you're going to do about college. We don't really know what's going on with college. So therefore, you're going to have to either go to a community college or try to figure out X, Y, and Z. And that there's nothing wrong with that. I just didn't, I felt as if I had something bigger, something greater, something more bolder. I had a different kind of story to tell about that. So therefore, I said, yeah, I don't want to let that be my story. So I had to figure it out. What can I do to not only teach me a trade, not only teach me what I wanted to, the things I wanted to learn, but I needed something to help me grow and thrive and be a good human being. So joining the Army, matter of fact, I know the exact day, September, right? September 21st of it was 2006. Yeah, because I graduated in 2007. So September 21st, 2006, I believe it was somewhere around my ex-girlfriend's birthday or whatever. And me and her were trying to figure it out what we was going to do. When you're in school, you think you're in love. So you try to, me and my girl going to make it work. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to try to pick a ride. Didn't know shit. Yeah. Didn't know too much of shit. So at that point, I decided, man, I need to join the Army because it's a community. Yeah. It's I can learn some shit, and I won't be homeless. At least I have somewhere to stay.
Big facts.
At least I have somewhere to stay around this motherfucker. So
for sure. Yeah. For sure. So Not my story a little different, bro.
Okay, tell it.
Shout out to Tattoo Steve in Dallas. Okay?
Hey, Tattoo Steve.
All right. So this brother was the one that was supposed to go. I wasn't supposed to go.
Ain't that how it is? It's always some homies that say some shit, right? And then you wind up.
And when you competitive,
man,
but just to be honest, and shout out to the T Jones. When you see your mom have to go through some things, bro, and your dad's on the road working, and everybody working, you don't want to be that one son that ain't never put in.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you guys in my household, one thing about us, I'll be damned if I watch you beg. That one, no offense to the pastors out there, but yeah. I get it, but my mom will never have to worry about nothing else.
Yeah.
Period. That was my reason of going. But my bro, we used to do graffiti painting and everything, get in trouble, and he was just like, bro, I'm going to the military. His dad went to the military, right?
Yeah.
But my dad didn't, and my dad was against it.
Against it?
Man, listen, this is real. Y'all play that. My old man from Dallas, like really real Dallas, bro. Like before all the extra came in.
Yeah.
And when I say he asked me not to go, I put the last text message on my arm, bro. Factual. This is the last text message he sent me. So how you went to war? This was mine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he didn't want me to go, but there was no way I could watch my mom
go through these things.
Come on, what?
Yeah.
It was like, I'm finna be out here flipping some work, and
I'm not trying to go that route.
I chose the better route. You mean all I gotta do is go over here, work out? I'm already athletic already. And all I gotta do is run and beat up and do whatever I gotta do to come. I've been a survivor. I can do this.
Exactly.
This ain't nothing.
And that's what everybody think. The military is so complicated. It's so tough. Oh man, ain't nobody finna be yelling all in my face. Nah. People are like, bro, people are already yelling in your face anyway. Yeah. Anytime you go on the street and somebody's staring at you crazy, look, basic training is the same thing. And then you get paid for it.
You get
paid for it.
I'm a black man that gets to play with weapons. I get the right to say something to me.
Man.
I am legally trained.
Yeah.
Listen, don't get it twisted. Everybody that goes to the military goes to them same basic survival skills. And you do them, depending on where you went to. I went to Fort Benning. So them hoes was instilled.
Home of the infantry.
Come on, man. Hey, come on. Stairway to heaven for real. Hey, bro, I can't pick you up, bro. You're going to have to make it.
Infantry. You're going to have to make it.
You got to come with it. You're going to get, y'all talk about getting You gonna get checked, all that, bitch. I done did jail. No, that don't mean nothing.
Nothing in the
Because
wood
you in a
line.
bay of 50 dudes.
Tell you about the wood line, boss.
Come on, man. somebody about to get tossed today.
Let me tell you about the wood line, boss.
Hey. And listen, and anybody that's thinking about going to the military, young men, young women, if you've never left your city, you gotta understand. People think they speak different. My first time ever meeting the person from Chicago, bro. They call me Joe.
Joe.
I took it as and then that word son. In Texas, we don't be like, yo, only person call you son is your dad, man. So, and shout out to my brother. That nigga love R&B, bro. The first man to ever hit me in my face. And we got away with it.
Yeah.
That's how real this conversation gonna get.
Okay.
But he was fighting somebody else, but you in a bay with everybody. So if these niggas is fighting, nigga, everybody finna fight.
Facts.
And you have to understand.
Facts.
It was a culture shock to me. When you've never left, I never left Dallas, never been on a plane, never seen a Disneyland, no nothing, bro. And the first thing I witnessed is different cultures, different cities, different sets.
Interact, yeah.
It culture shocks you. But it's the best thing because you know how to adapt when you come home, if you come home. And shout out to my brothers that did not come home because a lot of us out here are still dealing with survivor's guilt.
Still to this day. You know what? And speaking of survivor's guilt, that's one of the things that my PTSD is really was in the beginning. That was a big struggle for me because I survived a mass shooting. The guy on the side of me got killed immediately. Like we had just got back. He came from Iraq. I was coming from Korea. So that particular tour was a comeback tour. But I was again, that was my first time leaving home. So I was excited to be home. He was excited to be home. We was just excited to be. We had went somewhere and came back. We had went somewhere and came home. So we was excited, man. Like, yo, I made it, man. I did this, I did that, and then it was November 5th, right?
Yeah.
2008, Major Hassan came through Fort Hood shooting. I was right there, like as close as my cousin is standing to us. Wow. That's how close I was to him. So, like I said, I was thankful to be here, but I looked at it sideways a lot because it's like, had I had my gun, had I did something, like I would have been looked at, as far as like, oh, this just another nigga with a gun. Is he a part of it? Boom, 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 boom. So I didn't want that light to beam. So I told a lot of people, oh, I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there. But my unit was there. Like everybody in my unit was there.
That's
like we all had to be there.
That's a lot of weight to carry on your shoulders, bro.
Expect again when the guy on the side of you die. Like he gets shot and you don't. You like, bro, like it was literally just a muscle flinch away. It was literally just a muscle turn away from it being me.
I'm glad it wasn't you,
man.
Bro.
I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed that I'm still here today. But I don't take anything for granted because again, that could have been me. Like it's such a small action that could have been you. Like that, there's so much protection and guidance and a divine interventions that happens in our lives that people don't even take notice in. You got to be thankful when you're above ground. You got to be thankful when you have breath in your body, because all it takes is just one small thing and you're gone. You're not here no more. And
the reality don't kick in, bro. Like, until you realize like this shit not a game.
It's not a
game.
Like,
listen, I know a lot of people that's watching y'all probably from the hood, wherever y'all from, right? Whatever neighborhood you're from, good, bad, whatever, right? Nothing prepares you for real poverty. I'm talking about real poverty overseas, y'all.
Third world countries.
Come on, man.
Third world countries.
So when I came back home, my first deployment, bro, I went to my mom's. I could barely drive up under the bridges, right? In the 88 Mike, just certain shit is just hard for you to do, right?
Yeah.
But I cut my mom's grass over and over and over just to feel normal. Because let's be honest, they train us to be a light switch. It's on and that bitch is off.
Yeah.
Ain't no gray areas. Ain't no shoulda, coulda, woulda, maybe thought about it. Nothing.
When that phone call.
When it call, you go. Now you gotta bring that home. You gotta bring that back home. Kind of hard. Kind of hard.
It's kind of hard. It's a switch that they turn on and they say they can turn off. But when you send somebody home after you done taught them how to do X, Y, and Z, you've sent this person home. When you've trained this person how to be a killer, when you've sent this person overseas to do your dirty bidding, then you send that person home and send them in the street with nothing. All these homeless folks out here, bro.
Yeah, and I was one of them. Let's just be real about it.
Like nobody is coming with aid. Nobody is saying, "Yo, I got you." The government, the government who instilled all of these. You know what? I call it brainwashing because still to this day, I love to sing the cadence.
I do it all. Man,
I sing the cadences all the time. But when you sing the cadences, when you listen to the words and that you're saying, some of them are encouraging.
It is
repetitive action.
Yeah, it's almost muscle memory.
Yeah, it's
like,
too.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know if we're allowed to sing them hoes on here.
Yeah,
I mean, but you know, it's a way to trigger you. Even if we don't run like 4 miles, right? Mm-hmm. But that cadence hits you, I got a second win. It's like artists do. Yeah, it's like artists and great singers do.
It's that vibe.
It's the trajectory in that voice. It hits that motor in your soul, and you don't.
It just turns.
You never know what you'll do to anybody.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Man.
It's just nouns. You destroy a noun that covers everything. Person, place,
place.
I went to school a little bit.
Hey.
Shout out to my veterans.
I got a little bit.
Shout out to my veterans that's on here. Shout out to my veterans that's on here. Please share this and please send blessings to these brothers for allowing me to do this.
Appreciate y'all. Hey, for all of y'all who didn't know, this is the Distorted Cosmos podcast. Where right now we're currently talking about the work-life balance of entrepreneurs. There's a lot of entrepreneurs who are veterans out here. There's a lot of entrepreneurs who are mentally, they say they one place, but trust me, they're mentally somewhere else. They're just trying to survive out here. So we just want to be sure that we continue to encourage, we continue to congratulate, we continue to give these high five moments. We continue to, stay in our people's lives. We continue to uplift. We continue to stay positive because there's no need to be a shitty person. There's no need to be an asshole. It's not being a blessing to nobody. You're not being true to yourself or who you are by bringing someone else's down. Why bring someone else down?
You're right.
Like, no, we uplifting, we congratulating. Sure. Hey, we all about the positivity. We all about the growth here. So you ain't about the growth. Sure. Hey, move around. For sure. Unfollow, block. Yeah. All these buttons work the same. You don't want to be here, leave.
Because you're not going to affect the money.
You're not going to affect the money. Trust me, it's enough money out here for everybody to make. Okay? You got y'all money over there. We got our money over here. Everybody's eating. That's fine. But don't hinder somebody else's blessing with your negative lifestyle, your negative flow, your negative vibe. Is completely unnecessary. So
it is unnecessary. Yeah. Separate yourself. Like this. That's something. If you deal with PTSD like I do, I have to sometimes separate myself. And listen, and some of my family, y'all know this. I will not answer the phone. I will not answer the phone. I will seclude myself in an area to where I know that I'm back at a balance. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I really, can I ask you a question, bro? I never really got to ask any other veteran this. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to West China. Everybody that's watching. I think everybody should go downrange for at least 1 week.
I believe 1 year.
Oh no,
no, full year. No, fuck that. You can get you a full year.
My first deployment, I was at 5 Falcon, bro. Right?
Yeah.
I was at 5 Falcon. They told us that how they pack your bag, get your bag. We've been here for so long. Some of y'all know, been here so long. I done slept in showers, sewers, all type of shit. And you're getting this mind, hey, bro, I'm finna go home, right? Yeah. Then they hit you up. Oh, we all forming up. We're going to extend this for another 3 more months. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be all right. Y'all going to get to play a little basketball and get back to the gym.
Yeah,
get back to work.
Yeah.
I think everybody should come. Like it would change your hustle.
So first off, I got stop loss. I don't know if you ever heard about that.
Oh yeah. Oh, but listen.
Yeah.
I was around the time when the government stopped paying us.
Oh, I was there twice.
Oh, you was there too. Okay,
twice.
I was there too. Okay,
twice.
Yeah. So y'all know how evil we was then. Knock on my door, you want to.
So for anybody who don't know, in 2008. And I believe again later on, there was a point of time when the government goes into this budget phase to where they got to redo the budget. Yep. And at that point in time, the military is obviously a part of the budget. So we got to go a week or two without getting paid. The rent didn't get paid. They don't give a fuck about any of that. Everybody don't give a fuck about the government not paying nobody. They like, hey, yo, we still need we need that money. They didn't give two flying fucks. That, oh man, my life, my family, we got to eat. Yeah, fuck that. We need our money. They didn't give two flying fucks about that. But yes, I was there, and then I was like, well, fuck, I'm gonna get out the army. Then I'm gonna leave. Oh yeah, no, about that. Yeah, no, about that.
I'm looking a little bit more time.
I know you said you finna go, bro. Look, no, they made me stay 18 months. Bro, 18 months. I have to. They forced me to sign the contract for 18 months.
People thought y'all was gonna go to Hawaii. Y'all thought y'all was going to Korea.
No, boy, let's go to this sandbox. It's hot.
I remember them days.
Let's go to the sandbox. I went over there for 14. So I extended my contract for 18 months.
That's
they paid
money though.
Now, yeah, I'm definitely saying that they did pay me $500 extra a month for being stop loss because that's basically like, hey, like you can't go nowhere. Regardless, you can't go there, you can't go here, you can't get kicked out. We definitely can get kicked out, but you know it'll look bad on you to get kicked out of the military. Really unnecessary. But
I was there.
yeah.
Water on the soul.
Yeah, but you know that right there's another story for another day. But
y'all keep watching.
Look, every Thursday we're gonna have these type of stories. We're gonna bring in some more veterans so they can vouch for these stories too. But yeah, I couldn't leave. And then so I went overseas and like I think by the time we came back, I literally had a little over, I think 90 something days, but I had 90 something days of terminal leave as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so
it real one.
Exactly. So so I think I got back in September. September we showed up for October. And I think that September, October, November. No, I got back October, chilled up for November, and that first week of December, I was done working.
Wow.
So you know how you
that nigga was saucy at your ass, but that nigga go home.
Boy, like go home. Came home from overseas and went home. Yeah, but that was also the bad part about it because there was no. So you know there's supposed to be like the RSVP training where you like you're supposed to come back. Yeah, you're supposed to come back and get the reintegration training. Didn't have time. Literally did not have time because by the time the whole company came back, it was time for me to go.
Damn.
It was time for me to go. So there was no time to run that back. And I low-key had PTSD because the last time I came back from my tour, that's when the mass shooting happened. So I was already kind of antsy about going back there, the motherfucker anyway. But in terms, that light switch never got flipped off.
It'll never. I don't listen.
Yeah.
Let's just listen. Okay. I've been in 3 different cycles.
Yeah.
Okay. This is how real this conversation get. All right. Because you guys need this. Some of y'all embarrassed about your stories. I'm never embarrassed about mine. Okay. I've been in 3 different psych wards. I was at Storm Mount West in Kansas. Some of y'all been there, y'all know. And there's days where, I thought about ending it all. But I'm not that selfish.
Yeah.
But I did think about it a couple times. But that light switch never goes up, bro. I learned from being downrange. I pace count everywhere I go.
Mm-hmm.
It's 63 steps from here to that door.
It is. I've counted it many times myself.
It never goes away. I take 7 different medications. Niggas think I'm normal. People want to live my life. Crazy. Bro. Okay. You ever find yourself in the attic, finish a whole bottle? Not them little boy bottles y'all drink. I'm talking about big boy bottles. I downed it.
And that's why we
feel like I was back at war. to feel that numbness.
That numbness. And that's why I tell people
it's
all
high.
about that feeling, right? I gotta feel something.
That Arnold Schwarzenegger, I am in this every time I left the gate, y'all, and some of y'all know this because y'all was down there with me. Every time we left that gate and we went red, in my mind, bitch, I know I'm not coming home. Oh, I'm finna go nuts. And I'm an 88 Mike and thinking this way.
Yeah.
Riding with infantry.
Yeah. And I mean,
so how dangerous did that make you when you come home?
IEDs were a real thing.
Y'all talking about road rage.
IEDs were a real thing. Yeah. Yeah, right. Say, run your whole motherfucking house.
What? Come on, I'm taking a car through the house.
Through your shit.
Man, come on. Better look in the truck. I might go back again to make sure it was done right.
Man.
And I'm going to sit there. And I'm going to sit there just so it is known and clear. The light switch never goes away. It's always there. So when you go off on your peoples and you really don't mean it, it's just your time to release. People that love you, they're not going to take offense to it.
But that's also why we as veterans have to take that same responsibility and be honest with ourselves. So each one of you veterans that's watching on all these screens right here, you have to take the responsibility to be honest with yourself to where I'm not okay right now. I'm not okay right now. It takes time,
because you
right?
think people are judging you. Like,
but
you
look,
ain't been through. I've been through. I don't want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, but that veteran has to take that step in order to get himself or herself, or herself for sure. Right. In order for them to say, you know what, I'm not feeling good. I'm really not feeling good. I've snapped on my entire family. I really snapped on them, and I'm not feeling good. It's okay to say that. It's okay to go to the VA. That shit's free for you.
Ooh, I had to work on that one, bro.
It's free. I had to work on for that one. It's been.
I got better.
Bro, I've been out for 11 years now.
You got out in 2012. I got out in 2012.
13, sorry.
I got out in 2012.
Yeah. April of 13 will be my 10th year out.
Yeah.
Right. And I did 6 years. So, and in that 10 years, it took, and out of that 10, 4 of those I lied about being somewhere in an experience that I wasn't. And that's simply because, but it was simply because I had mental anguish. It was like, bro, I was seeing dead people. It was like I was reliving that experience over and over.
Listen, y'all that ain't never been. Okay, when you hear about people that's always stayed on, they always, well, depending on where you're stationed.
Yeah.
My first deployment, I was at Falcon. That means we had to build that bitch up. That means we are coming into somebody. Just think about it civilian wise. I'm coming into I'm from the north, and I'm going all the way in West Dallas until calling everybody a bitch and get out.
And I'm building up a house.
That's what we doing. I'm finna build my house up. Until my house is built, I'm finna sleep in your showers. This is facts. You can look it up.
And still build my shit.
And I still built it and told y'all gonna work for us. And you ain't finna do a bitch ass thing about it, but work for us. Am I? Y'all can play that game. Hey, if I gotta be the veteran Charleston, bitch, that's the truth. We are a bully, and we gonna make you move. That's why they always coming after us first. That's why we can get in the military.
Yeah,
like we athletic, we don't take no shit, and you know we gonna crash out if you cross that line.
But on the flip side, though, by knowing that they will exploit that shit out of you, that's why you also have to have an exit strategy.
But you have to have people in that lane to exit. I didn't have no sergeants.
Is that no?
My NCOs on here, no. I was not the one to play with.
But you wanted to play with, right? But my NCOs will tell you too. I always had a plan.
I still listen, I'm 100%. I left with all my school and everything. Did 45, whoop nigga ass. All that. I was the problem.
Say that 45.
I was 45. Hey, bro, 45 extra. Listen, y'all playing with it. I ain't gonna play, man. Listen, this how I knew my worth, though.
I wasn't doing that.
This how I knew, man. Listen, bro.
Yeah.
And that young soldier, I apologize to you, brother. Wherever you at in the world. Okay, well, let me break down 45 for the good soldiers. I love y'all, man, because I was a great soldier. I'm really a great soldier. I just didn't take no shit, and y'all knew that. Okay, because I had the small guy syndrome.
Yeah.
If y'all know what the small guy syndrome is, that is basically I'm gonna have to prove to every single soul that I walk in front of, you don't want what to say now. You don't want that smoke.
You don't want that smoke.
You don't want what the fuck y'all call that shit. You don't want that.
So
45.
Yeah.
They take all your money
for 45 fucking days.
All your money.
And then
they take your rank. So you was up here.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta start. You gotta become what back in the days called foot soldiers. So you gotta come back down to be the foot soldier.
E1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really lower than that. You the Blue Falcon. You know what I mean? You that motherfucker that nobody wants to be around.
So when they say 45 and 45,
okay,
it's
so
two
that means
parts.
Yeah, it's 2 parts. You work your regular day, then you work all night. Then you got to come back
you work until 12. So from 5
if you had a good
12.
NCO.
This is
y'all, I don't suck no dicks around this bitch.
12,
if you had a good goddamn NCO, this is what it was.
You're supposed to work from 5 until 12, and then you get to go back. And then you get to go back home and go to sleep from 12 with the goddamn whatever.
And you're
PT,
not getting
whatever
paid.
time PT it is in the morning.
And while everybody is going out on a weekend pass to go chill, party, and burn their money away, you're raking leaves and you're cleaning floors with unthinkable tools.
45 days.
And you're doing it 45 days straight.
5 days.
You can't say
pay.
No pay. You watching niggas buy bottles. You in the line looking like I gotta get this little bottle. And I really ain't supposed to have the bottle because I'm supposed to get in trouble if I got the bottle.
So you better hope you have time to drink that motherfucker. When you gonna have time to drink?
Hey, but let me show y'all something down around. You take one of these bad boys, you empty that, put your little bottle, just like water.
We not finna fist nobody.
Hey, some alcoholics out there. Listen, I used to be an alcoholic. I can talk this way.
Yeah, look. I'm not gonna act like I didn't have my fair share of alcohol down the range.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. We ain't finna put everybody hustled out there, but y'all know what it was.
Matter of fact, I know this guy. I know the guy overseas. He went to jail. He went to jail. I think he's still there.
Hey,
I think he went to jail. Kuwait's a dry country. So you bring alcohol into the country, not only are you in there for the military, but the country, they gonna want a piece of that too.
Man, these niggas are selling that shit like okay. But that lets you know the mentality of a person doesn't change no matter what environment or situation.
People will still be people. And that's men and women, women the same.
If you was a hoe at home, you was a hoe in the goddamn mess. If it was a bitch made nigga at home, you a bitch made nigga here.
Trust me.
And that is what, and like I was doing earlier, my brother, my Caucasian brother, I apologize to you for whipping your ass from the top of them stairs all the way down. I really do. And we can scratch it out again. But I'm just telling you, if I ain't getting paid and I gotta do these 45 days, and you telling me you're not going to clean and I've got to clean? Something got to get cleaned up. And it ain't going to be these floors.
Mop your the cleaners with your ass.
Yes.
I'm on your ass.
So the military and the prison system mentality ain't too far apart.
It's institutionalization. We are locked in a military installation, right? They got barbed wires around the fence and shit. They got barbed wires. It's child.
That nigga said you could see Shaw's eyes. You know that day. Man,
I
ain't lying about nothing, bro.
Feeling it.
I ain't got to lie about nothing. And I was young though.
Yeah,
I'm a lot older guys. Exactly. I don't be out here just picking no fights and acting like I whoop everybody's ass. I'm a survivor. Y'all are fighters. I'm a survivor. There's a total difference.
Yeah.
You want to impress somebody while you whooping ass. I'm trying to survive and whoop ass.
Yeah. So I can whoop ass another day.
Another day.
So I can survive and whoop ass
another day. Don't see my kids and you talk about it, laugh at your ass, and then get back to work.
And my whole thing always have been, no matter what, I got kids to make it home to.
And I didn't. If I had kids then. I had no kids then.
Yeah, I got kids.
If I had kids then.
So no matter what, I gotta make it home. I gotta go home. So you know what though? I think we gave them enough sauce for this particular week. Y'all come back next week. so we can keep this thing rolling again. It's your boy Torian Hines. I'm the host of the Distorted Cosmos.
Man, it's Inside Man, veteran. I really appreciate being here. Remember my mantra: it's in you, not above you.
Man, it's in you and not above you. So on that note, we're gonna go ahead on and drop it off again. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this out to any veterans who you know.
Please.
Let them know if they got a good story to tell. If they just got a crazy military story, they went through a crazy experience, and they need a little bit of assistance with the VA or some more shit right there. Yo, we
sure.
got connections.
For sure.
Like I'm 100% permanent and total. Right, but that shit was a process. A lot of veterans will tell you that's a process. So if you need help with that process, let us know. Like nobody can help you if we don't know what you need. Nobody can come out and give you assistance if they don't know exactly what you need. You have to open your mouth to let us know, and that way we can get you the assistance that you need. So that way you can be in a better position.
Please get the help. Don't be ashamed. Don't be like I was.
Man, pride or me.
Pride for a veteran is very dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
You'll end up homeless, and
22 is too many. It's a fucking hashtag for a reason.
End up homeless when you ain't got to. You ain't gotta be.
You ain't gotta be, or you think it's only you, and you wind up committing suicide because you think nobody understands your problems. We understand your problems. Okay, come talk to us. It's fine.
There'll be a shame.
There'll be a shame. So on that note, we're finna go ahead on and tap out. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay with us. Hey, we good.